Good morning everyone. I am K. Lalit Kumar from Civil Department. Today topic is compass surveying and bearing measurement. Compass surveying. In compass survey, sign or type is used for linear measurement and compass is fixed for fixing direction. In compass, clearly suspended magnetic needle directs to north, south and the bearing of line is obtained by line of sight. Compass surveying. When large area are involved, compass surveying is used. Traversing is the type of survey in which a number of connecting survey lines from the framework and the directions and lengths of the survey lines are measured with the help of an angle measurement instrument and a tape respectively. When the lines from a circuit which ends at the starting point, it is known as a closed traverse. If the circuit ends elsewhere, it is said to be an open traverse. Types of north. True north. The direction of north pole from the observer. Grid north. The direction in which the grid lines points towards the top of magnetic north. It is the direction in which the compass needle points towards the magnetic pole. Compass. Observe the figure. Which indicates to the another figure. This is the parts of the compass. Instructions used for compass survey. Instructions used for compass survey. The various instruments used in the compass survey are climatic compass, tape, hanging rods, tripod, arrows. These are the 5 types of instructions used for compass surveying. First one is climatic compass. Climatic compass comprises of a magnetic needle attached to the circular ring made up of aluminum. The needle is on the pivot and will orient itself in the magnetic meridian. Therefore, the north and south ends of the ring will be in this direction. The line of sight is defined by the objective and the eye slit, both attached to the compass box. The object vane consists of a vertical head attached to a suitable frame, while the eye slit consists of a vertical slit. Cut it to the upper assembly of the prism unit, both being included to the box. When an object is set, the sign vane will rotate with respect to the north-south end of the ring, at an angle which the line makes with the magnetic meridian. A triangular prism is fitted below the eye slit, having suitable arrangement for focusing to suit different eye segments. The readings increase in clockwise direction from 0 degrees at south end, 90 degrees at west end, 180 degrees at north end, and 270 degrees at east end. The object vane frame can be folded on the glass lid, which covers the top box. The object vane presses against the bend lever, which lifts the needle of the pivot and holds it against the glass lid. When a bright object or sighted dark glass may be interposed into the line of sight. Adjustment of parametric compass. The following are the adjustments usually necessary in the climatic compass. Centering, leveling, focusing the prism. Adjustment. Centering, leveling, focus the prism. Centering. The center of the compass is placed vertically over the station point by dropping a small piece of stone below the center of the compass. It falls on the top of the peg, marking that station. Leveling. By means of a ball and socket alignment, the compass is then leveled by graduate swings slightly freely. It may be tested by rolling a round pencil on the compass box. Focusing the prism. The prism attachment is slide up or down, focusing till the readings are seen to be sharp and clear. Observing bearing. The compass centered over a station A and the line AB and is leveled. Having turned vertically the prism and slightly raise or lower the prism until the gradients on the rings are clear and look at the prism. Turn the compass box until the ranging at the station B is beset by hair when looked at the prism. Turn the compass box above the prism and note the reading at which the line produced appears to cut the image of the graduated ring, which gives the bearing of line AB. There are two systems commonly used to estimate the bearing: whole circuit bearing, quadrantal bearing system. In this system, whole circuit bearing. In this system, the bearing of a line measured with the magnetic north in clockwise direction. The value of bearing thus varies from 0 degrees to 360 degrees. Quadrantal system bearing. In this system, the bearings of a line is measured eastward or westward from north or south. Whichever is near the directions can be either clockwise or anti-clockwise depending upon the positions of the line. Forebearing and back bearing. Every lane has two bearings, one observed at each end of the line. The bearing of the line in the direction of progress of the survey is called forebearing FB, while the bearings in the opposite directions is called back bearing. Therefore, BB of a line differs from FB by exactly 180 degrees. Errors in compass observations. The errors may be classified as instrumental errors, personal errors, errors due to natural causes. Instrumental errors. There are those which rise due to the faulty adjustment of the instructions. They may be due to the following reasons: the needle not being perfectly straight, pivot being bent, slidden needle, non-pivot point, improper balance weight, plane of sight not being vertical, line of sight not passing through the center of graduate line. Personal errors. They may be due to the following reasons: inaccurate leveling of the compass box, inaccurate centering, inaccurate vision of signals, carelessness in reading and recording. Natural errors. They may be due to the following reasons: variant in declination, local attraction due to proximity of local attraction forces, magnetic changes in atmosphere due to the clouds and storms, irregular variation due to magnetic storms, etc. Interaction method. To plot the given area using compass. Instrumentation. Climatic compass, slided, sign, tape, arrows and landing grounds. Procedure. Two stations, point X and Y are to be fixed. Sign must then be slipped along X and Y. After arranging, compass must be fixed on the tripod and then centering and leveling to the point X is to be carried out. FB of XY is then to be taken at point X, bearing to the 12 points A, B, C, D, E are to be taken and entered into the tabular column. Compass is then to be shifted to point Y, centering the level are to be done. BB of line XY and bearing of 12 points are then to be taken. Then calculate the reducing bearing with a suitable scale. The points are to be result. The given area can be plotted in the drawing sheet. The area of the given plot A, B, C, D, E, M square, length of AB, M, length of BC. Points to be noted. The north and south poles act like a huge magnet. One pole is positive and one pole is negative. Because magnetic and true north are not the same corrections are made in surveying to compensate of this difference. The difference is referred to as magnetic declination. Points to be noted. All magnetic objects such as bell, watches, keys and other metal objects can interfere with the compass reading. Hold the compass away from metal object while taking a reading. The ability to use a compass effectively is an essential skill for wildlife managers, biologists and other scientists who work outdoors. Conclusion. In this section, we learn to define different types of knots, list the different parts of compass and various accessories used along with the compass, describe a climatic compass, show the temporary adjustment of a compass, describe how to observe a bearing, explain errors in compass observation, plot a given area using intersection method of compass segment. Thank you.